Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In today's video, my partner and I will present Sonnet 147, My Love is a Fever, Longing Still. In the first quatrain, the speaker presents his love as a disease that is feeding on his desire. The beloved is the one feeding it. By using the metaphor of illness, the speaker shows that he knows loving his beloved is a bad thing, as illness are detrimental to health of those who suffers from them. This also indicates that he suffers from the love instead of enjoying it. And instead of putting an end to it, he feeds it, allowing the love to take over his thoughts and actions completely. William Shakespeare expanded the metaphor of illness by stating that he feeds on that which preserves his love. The uncertain, sickly appetite to please in line 4. This emphasized the fact that the love must be fed constantly. The line could also refer to lust and desire. The speaker expanded the metaphor in the second quatrain even further by comparing his reason to his physician. However, reason were given the impossible task of curing the speaker of his love. Reason gave the speaker instruction on how to overcome his love, but soon becomes angry that his prescription are not kept in line 6, which is the reason leave the speaker to his miserable love. The judgmental and logical side of the speaker cannot win against the passionate and romantic idea for his beloved, even though it is a positive force in the body. So the speaker goes on to say that desire is death, which physics did accept in line 8. The speaker means that desire as his experiences will bring about death where reason would prevent it. However, in the previous line, the speaker says that angry that the prescription are not kept have left me, and I, desperate now, approve desire is death, which the speaker is desperate now without his reason, and in his desperation, he could be showing that he wishes for death, but reason in his physician will not allow him to do so. By the third quatrain, the speaker is severely disturbed, even acknowledging that he is past cure in line 9. The speaker is emphasizing the fact that there is no cure for this love. No medicine or person can change his fate. However, he goes on to say that he doesn't care that this love will be the end of him. Love has slowly eaten away his sanity and driven away his reason. So, even he doesn't care that this beloved will be the death of him. The next two lines are frantic and feverish, keeping with the theme of fever that was introduced from the start of the sonnet, which is, and frantic mad with ever more unrest, my thoughts and my discourse are mad as madmen are, in line 10 and 11. As with fever patient, the speaker is speaking and writing like a madman. His passion is turning him into a madman who is incapable of listening to reason. And in the last line of the quatrain, the speaker admits that his words are staying irrationally from the truth, and they are spoken by someone that is so blinded by love that he can't even see the truth anymore. Therefore, his words are vainly expressed in line 12 as they serve no purpose, as they are nothing but extreme exaggeration, if not lies. The thoughts and the words he has towards his beloved are actually the only thing that about the beloved that he's objectified. By the last line, which is the couplet, the speaker is able to admit that while he believed that the beloved to be beautiful and bright, she's actually dark and evil. Throughout the course of entire sonnet, the speaker has been expressing how much he is in love with his beloved, even though the beloved clearly isn't good for him. However, in these lines, in this couplet, the speaker actually reveals why those beloved is bad for him. While he believed that the beloved is fair and bright, the beloved was actually black and dark. That comparison could mean several things. On a very surface level, that could mean that the beloved, he thought the beloved is beautiful, but in the reality, the beloved was unattractive. That would be enforced by saying that love is blind. However, the comparison would go even deeper as the speaker not only calls the beloved black and dark, but black as hell and dark as night in the line 14. Dark and black are already common symbols for evil. Combined with the reference to hell, the speaker could be implying that the beloved was unfaithful, immoral, and evil. However, because he was maddened by love, he could not see that and thought the beloved fair and bright. In this case, fair and bright can be seen as a symbol of purity and goodness. So rather than being pure and good, the beloved was immoral and unfaithful to the speaker. However, the speaker does not give any indication that he plans to leave the beloved, even though he knows the beloved's true nature.
So Sonnet 147 was based on the theme of obsessive love. So Shakespeare was trying to tell us that lust or love has caused him, as the poet, to lose his mind and ability to think rationally. And it was written from a perspective of a poet who viewed the love that he had for his lover as a sickness, or specifically as a fever, according to the poem. And then Sonnet 147 also highlighted the internal battle of the poet himself, as he realized that his obsessive love that he had for his lover was nonetheless detrimental to his health and also his stability. Um, the love that love has slowly eaten away his sanity, and for that he kept on longing the love. He kept on feeding the love and allowing the love to take over control of him, although knowing that it would not bring him any good and it was toxic to him. So Sonnet 147 was written in a Shakespearean sonnet form, and just like any other sonnets, Sonnet 147 was being composed in an iambic pentameter, and followed the typical rhyming scheme of a sonnet, which is A B A B, C D C D, E F E F, and G G, as you can see um, in the slide there. My love is a fever longing still for that which longer nurses the disease, feeding on that which doth preserve the ill, the uncertain sickly appetite to please. So still rhyme with ill and disease rhyme with please, which explains the rhyming of A B A B. Then the next one, the next quatrain, my reason the physician to my love, angry that his prescription are not kept, hath left me, and I desperate now approve. Desire is that which physic did accept. So the accept rhymes with cap and then love with approve. So that explains the rhyme of um, C D C D. And then the last quatrain, past cure I am, now reason is past care, and frantic mad with ever more unrest. My thoughts and my discourse are as madmen's are, at random from the truth vainly expressed. So express rhyme with the unrest and then care with awe. So that rhymes that explains the rhyming of EF, EF. And then the last two lines, which is the couplet, for I have sworn, be fair and thought, be bright, who art as black as hell, as dark as night. So the bright and night explain the rhyming of G, G. And then let's move on to the tone. So as Shakespeare was writing the poem, the sonnet, he changed his tone from reflective, regretting, and saddened tone to a hostile, annoyed, and disgusted tone. As you can see in the slide, um, the quatrains, the first, second, and third quatrains explain and describe how madly in love he was with the woman, which is the subject, and then how obsessed he was with the love, and then he moved from that tone to the disgusted tone, as you can see in the couplet. For I have sworn thee fair and thought thee bright, who art as black as hell, as dark as night, which he described the woman as black as hell and as dark as night. That's how disgusted he was with the woman. And then um, we also believe that Shakespeare addressed this sonnet, which is Sonnet 147, to the Dark Lady, because Sonnet 147 lies within the Dark Lady sonnet character. And then Dark Lady was linked with a woman um, who has a dark physical and moral features. So this can also be related with the last line of in the couplet, who art as light as hell and as dark as night. And before that, he thought that um the woman was bright and fair, for I have sworn thee fair and thought thee bright, but actually she was as black as hell and as dark as night. That's why we believe he wrote this poem and addressed this poem to the dark lady. Those are all from us.